During my life, I was often reminded and awakened by intuition to explore and examine the age of my soul within the known epistemological, gnoseological, and ontological metaphysical context. In this case, during the research, anamnesis, investigations, and various reflections on the phenomenology of the soul, nature, and the known natural and supernatural phenomena, together with an acquaintance and my very trustworthy and meticulous friend in this field, we came to the conclusion that in the aforementioned area or context regarding the age of my soul, code, as a soul or as a spiritual tree, I have passed through various galaxies or planets. Always based on the recent manifestations or information supported or constructed by the above-mentioned astro or astrological research. Read Metaphysics and Phenomenology of the Soul together with known natural and supernatural phenomena. From here, always according to the above-mentioned spiritualistic and astrophysical manifestations or interpretations, I, as a spiritual subject or as an eternal soul, lived from the beginning or in the embryo of the second transcendental and spiritualistic stage in Atlantis, where I performed various functions as a doctor or surgeon, where I healed many people and saved many lives. Meanwhile, in the case of the extinction or destruction of Atlantis by water storms or various natural and supernatural forces on the 18th of June 8987 before Christ, New Age, from 10:53 a.m. to 11:01 a.m. when Atlantis, together with all known natural and supernatural creatures and phenomena, disappeared or was flattened, I will lose my life there at 10:56 a.m. Read. Only 3 minutes after Atlantis, of the year over 8987 before Christ, month of June, date 18. I would like to say it differently decrypted, that is, with my spiritual or spiritualistic language of antiquity, decrypted and encoded in the second stage of Atlantis. This means that the antiquity of the later part of my soul is 11,001 years. From there my soul will go to paradise, namely to the known planet Otillo, where it lived and resided for 10,938 years, until it returned or entered my body that I have today. It should be emphasized at the end that investigations, research and great divine or supernatural discoveries together with the above-mentioned spiritual or metaphysical laws and phenomena are possible and only achieved if they are allowed and approved by God and His confidants on earth. To be closer, more precise, and concrete to my readers or my audience, I want to tell you more precisely about my ancient profession in Atlantis. Dialectical side. Since my childhood, I have been interested in human health, especially people with diseases or various health problems. Whether they were ill with serious diseases such as cancer, gangrene, etc., or others with spiritual, emotional, mental, psychophysical problems, etc. In this challenging and very interesting and lucrative field, due to my dedication and contribution to general human health, I leaned more towards folk medicine, where I managed to heal myself as well as many other patients or people in need. For example, I found or discovered the healing or lowering of blood pressure, despite the preferred instructions or therapies of various doctors, which lasted 32 consecutive years. In this case, I also visited many doctors. All the time I conducted various research or anamnesis, examinations, on my body or organism in order to find or discover various determinant or paradigmatic causes or factors of suppression or high tension. In this case, through botanical medicines within folk medicine, I managed to lower my blood pressure to a normal flow within 15 days. Through the above-mentioned medicines, the person or individual can also be protected from various carcinogenic and other diseases or attacks in the human body. Let me conclude by saying that thanks to God and my personal research in this field, which is so complementary and competitive, I am more than happy and satisfied with my achievements or healing results within folk medicine. In this sense, I can say that only with God's help and His hand am I a micro-tool, or little doctor. The Chinese people say, the hand of the doctor, the trust of the patient, and the help of God make medicine or remedy reliable and meaningful. The author of the book, Between Two Different Worlds or Lives. Somewhere in ancient or biblical Atlantis of the distant year 8987 before our era, where at that time, due to great waves of water as well as the flames and the ancient eruptive or tectonic ruins, he gave his life to return or be revived after thousands of years in today's life or in today's world.